You want an embarrassing story time? I got you. I always come prepared. Don't worry. I read those comments and I see what people are putting. And you ask for an embarrassing story time. Ask and you shall receive. Anything embarrassing, I probably did it. I'm going to be 100 with you. I'm socially awkward and I will find a way to embarrass myself. But it doesn't get really embarrassing from peeing yourself in the 5th grade. Yeah, I did that. That's enough rambling on. Let's get right to the story time. Roll the intro. Obviously, like I said, this story time takes place in the 5th grade. And let's just say in the 5th grade, I was going to a school that wasn't in my district. So you know that wherever you're at, you will go to the closest school in your district. Well, my school lost their accreditation, so we got to go out to a better school. This school was about a good hour away from where we lived. That's not me really using an excuse. It will just be important later on in the video. So, it was like my first few weeks of going out to this school, and I got to know the people that also got to go out to that school, because obviously I wasn't the only one. We will all take a bus out there. One thing is, we will always have to wait a little bit after the buses leave, because there was 2 schools on that bus. They were both part of the same district. It's just that there was so little of both of us, it was no point in giving us our own separate bus. Just put us all on one bus, drop these kids off first, then drop us off. That's how it would always go. They would get on the bus first, they would get off the bus first. So, we all got bored, and we pretty much, while waiting for the bus, we did a little game to see who can drink the most water. Saying that out loud, I was setting myself up for failure. But we did a game to see who can drink the most water. Obviously, I lost. I lost badly. It wasn't even like I didn't come in 2nd place. I was in 4th place. I straight up lost badly. But I did drink for a very long time. It was about a good, I'd say 3 minutes that I was drinking just straight, constant, non-stop water. So, I got a little upset. So I went in for round 2 to see if I could be 1st place time. I failed again. I did go to 3rd place. I did get 3rd place though. So podium finish. I count that as a win in my book. But everybody was going to the bathroom at the time to try to clear out their system before we got on this bus. Like I said, hour-long bus ride. While everybody else was going to the bathroom, I was trying to be 1st place time and losing. So the teacher that was watching over us until our bus got here pretty much told us, hey guys, the bus is outside. Everybody go outside and get on the bus. Pretty much telling everybody to load up. So everybody comes away from the bathroom. I grab my stuff, and we all get on the bus. Now, we sitting down, and we about a good, I say 30 minutes, like a half hour into this bus ride, and I didn't feel anything. So, I wasn't even worried about it at the time. The only thing on my mind was I finna watch some cartoons? What channel was I finna be on? That's the only thing that was on my mind. I didn't care about anything that was going on around me. And me being the person I am, I always lost my phone, so I didn't even have a phone to keep me entertained. So I'm just sitting there looking out the window and relaxing, not really doing much. And then it hits me. And I mean, when it hit me like a grown man. It hit me like a grown man got into a semi-truck and ran over me. And you know what? After that, it wasn't good enough. He had to grab some boxing gloves. Boy, oh boy, did it hit me. I had to use the bathroom badly. And I'm not even talking about like, oh, it's just like this kiddie thing where you have to use the bathroom, but it's not even that. No, it's bad. I really have to go. So, I couldn't really do anything. I was out of options. It wasn't much that I could do in this situation. On the first day, the bus driver made it very clear that he's not making any pit stops. He's not going to stop for anything. So, use the bathroom, eat something, do all that stuff before getting on the bus. He's made that very clear. And me being the person I am, I said, forget what you say, it don't matter to me. Oh, it matters now, because I got to use the bathroom. So obviously, I can't just go up there and just say, hey, I got to use the bathroom. Because he told me, he said, don't tell him anything. He doesn't want to hear it. So I'm kind of in a situation. I can't really go use the bathroom, and if I did, I'm using it on myself. This wasn't a charter bus. We don't have bathrooms on it. So I do the only sensible thing that I can possibly think of. I hold it. Obviously, that wasn't the smartest thing. I probably should have said something now thinking about it. But obviously, I wasn't smart. We've been over this multiple times. If I'm young, I'm dumb. So I'm honestly doing everything in my power to keep this urine inside of me, to not let it go. And that took about a good 5 minutes before I realized, like, yeah, that's not happening. So I raised my hand. I don't know why I raised my hand. We're on the bus. I couldn't get up. So I just raised my hand. Obviously, he doesn't look up. So I just say it out loud. I have to use the bathroom. He's not listening. And who could blame him? He told us multiple times, use the bathroom before getting on the bus. And I didn't listen. So this is kind of my punishment now that I think about it. But he obviously didn't care. So I'm sitting there and I'm shaking in the seat. Like, I was shaking so bad the screws started coming up. I was shaking so bad I was rocking the bus. No, I wasn't shaking that bad. But I did have to go to the bathroom. My shaking did pay off because we finally got to the point where we started dropping kids off. And you know what? I'm calm now. I'm starting to calm down. Like, you know what? I'm not the last stop. My stop is just a few more away. I can do this. So I tried to hold it for a little bit longer. And I said, this is my plan. This is my plan. And I'm literally laying this out in my head. The second the bus door opened, when it's my stop, I'm going to run off, grab my stuff because I wasn't with my sister and nobody got off at my stop. So the faster I get off, the faster that they go away. So the second they go, I'm running behind a tree and I'm just letting it flow. I tried to rhyme a little bit there. Yeah, rapping is not my thing. I don't even know why I tried it. But that was the plan. And I was getting ready. And as I'm thinking about the plan, I just realized something. I'm not worried about shaking anymore. I'm not even tripping off of holding it. I put so much thought and effort into this plan that I stopped worrying about the main thing that I was making this plan for. And I just straight pissed myself right there on the bus. Immediately somebody noticed. And, it had to be that one little girl that's just annoying. That's that teacher's pet. You know who I'm talking about? That one kid. It doesn't even have to be a girl. Just that teacher's pet that has to tell whatever is happening. That person that snitched so much to the point where the teachers get mad. But you know what? We're getting off topic again. Like I said, that student pretty much just yells out. And pretty much, it was obviously heading towards the bus driver. He peed himself. Like, bro. Not the fact that I just did that. But the fact that you just straight yelled it out is what's getting me. Like, I understand I peed myself. But come on now. Around everyone? So obviously, all eyes are on me. Everybody's looking at the seat. And they're just bust out laughing. And I didn't know what to do. It's not much I can do in this situation. I have all eyes on me. Everyone's just laughing at me. People started pulling out their phones to record. The bus driver obviously yelled at them to pull out their phones because you can't record without consent. But, people still took pictures and all this stuff. So, it was nothing much I can do. I had to sit there, stay in that seat, because they wasn't going to allow me to change seats. They pretty much forced me to stay in that seat, and I had to sit in that seat for the rest of the ride. Lucky for me, not many people was on the bus anymore, and I was about to get off. My stop was literally like 2 stops away. So I didn't have to sit there for long. But it still it got to me. Like, that hurt my social life. I already didn't have a social life. I already had social anxiety. And this was just on another level. Eventually, we got to my stop, and I had to do the walk of shame past everyone. I was in the back of the bus. So I literally had to walk past everyone. That includes the bus monitor. So I'm just walking past everyone. And eventually I get off and I go home. Now, they dropped me off literally right in front of my house. Not right in front of my house, but I'm like right there. So, on the other side of the street. Because my road was a dead end. They couldn't drive in there. So, they dropped me off. I get off and I go home. And now my mother is like, ooh, I'm sorry. And she's doing that whole mothery thing, trying to baby me up. Pretty much get me in the shower, take a bath, do all this stuff. And after that, I ain't gonna lie, I was ready to go to sleep and forget about this day. But you know what? In 5th grade, if something embarrassing happened, there's no way that they can drop this. I just peed my pants. And I'm in the 5th grade. There's no way that they finna let that go. People who do that, they do that in kindergarten. They don't do that in the 5th grade. So obviously, people are gonna start making fun of me. They start showing pictures. They start pretty much, it spreads around the school very quickly. And obviously, me being the person I am, I couldn't really laugh that off. I kind of like shut down. And I was honestly embarrassed. It's nothing more to say about it. I was truly embarrassed. Lucky for me, I didn't have to deal with it for long. Because it wasn't a situation that like haunted me for my entire 5th grade year. You know, people will still bring it up if they're trying to like Joan on me or something like that. If they're trying to like talk crap about me or anything like that, they'll like bring that up. But they don't do it. They didn't do it often. Because I wasn't the type of person that would like fight back. I was really like, wouldn't say pacifist. I just truly didn't enjoy fighting. Like I did so much fighting in the 2nd grade, it truly just wore me out for the rest of my life. So it really didn't haunt me for that long. So that was lucky. And I didn't get a nickname like the bus peer or anything stupid. I didn't get a nickname. But it really did do a huge impact on my social health. Like, I just didn't want to make friends after that. Forget that. I didn't have any friends anymore. I'm a loner now. I'm on my sad rapper vibes before sad rapping even blew up. Like, I'm straight away from everybody. And the second I hit middle school, I tried to like still avoid the people that went to the same elementary school as me. Lucky for me, everybody went to the main middle school and I went to like this side middle school that my sister was at. Point is, it pretty much dropped off at 5th grade and moving on to middle school, it was pretty much over with. So, yeah, it still did a lot to my social health. Like, I did not want to really interact with people. But that's my story. Hopefully you all enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, leave down what type of story times you will want to hear in the future. And if there's a video that you want me to react to, go ahead, leave the name down in the comment section below. I love it when people give me video ideas because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to act on that. And I'm going to make a video off of that video idea. Just like this video. So, if you have any video ideas or suggestions, please leave them down below. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.